For some time now, there has been this raging issue about Galamsey and its attendant, destruction of our heritage. A lot has been said about it, the level of the presidency, chiefdom, and what have you. I think the issue has been that as chiefs, we are the custodians of the land for our people. Because we do that, whatever is forthgoing on the land is known to us. That's why there's a general assumption that the chiefs are aware and they are even involved in Galamsey. I believe as a chief, I've heard this about this social media thing about the youth, talking about the need for us chiefs to stop it. To me, I don't fault the youth who are doing that. Let me start by saying that I don't subscribe to anyone insulting, casting aspersions, invectives, and what have you on the chief. But the point that they are making, that we are custodians of the land, we cannot sit unconcerned and see the Galamsey going on, destroying water bodies, destroying the land, destroying the farms that our people are in, the forest and what have you. Once they have made that point, I sitting on Dormahene stool as a chief and the president of Bono Regional House of Chiefs take responsibility, full responsibility. We don't have to deny the fact that Galamsey is going on. Are we as chief not aware of what is going on? I have stood against Galamsey all these years, if it's public record. But even though I've done that, I am taking responsibility. There's no need to care some of this, the youth who are doing that. But we need to take something out of it. There's something that they are telling us that we have to take responsibility. I personally am taking responsibility for whatever they are saying. I am saying that within the jurisdiction that I have control, I wouldn't allow anybody to do it. I have not even sat down for the youth to tell me this. But once they are bringing it to us, we are all colleagues as chiefs. So if it's going on, it's not going on within my area, and it's going in another area, they have a point. I believe as chiefs we need to accept responsibility. Even though some of them might veer into some slippery grounds, we have to look at the substance of what they are saying. That we shouldn't sit down for Galamsey to destroy our forest. Even what is hurting is for foreigners to come and spearhead some of these things. I need no mention, but I believe some people coming. They are destroying our forest for us. Once we don't, if we are not able to stop it, the youth now, they are coming up. We can't hide. The world is a global village. Wherever they are, whether they are in the US, they are in Germany, they are in France, wherever they are asking us to take the lead. I see it as a responsibility. I wouldn't insult some of them. I would just plead with them that they should make the point without making, insulting anybody, because that is not our custom. But I think the point has to be made that we can't continue doing this to destroy the water. Look at how our waters have turned. We are not even getting clean water. Look at what is happening. I want to appeal, especially even the President of the Republic. If people say fix the country, it gives you the opportunity to handle it and handle it well. If you're able to sort it out, it means your party will always be in power. But if you see it as something that is not good, you stand to it, because eventually, within 4 years, you go to the very people to talk to them. So if they are talking to you now, fix our road, our hospital, our education and all this, take it as a challenge. So sitting down here, I think I support the young men who have risen up. We haven't done enough to curtail this menace, and there's the need for us to accept the truth and handle it. Like the Otumfo said, if you are Nana and you are involved in this, you have to bow down your head in shame I personally will say, I am telling everybody, I've never been involved in galamsey. I will never be. If you go on social media, you see, I've seized a lot of equipment. I've spoken against it, but there's a need for us to do more than that. We need to stop the people who are doing this. It wouldn't help us. It's destroying our forest, destroying our water bodies, and we don't have to do that. Personally, in fact, when we started this challenge, around 2013, 2014, I was of the view that we had to ban the excavators. But now I don't share that position. Because by executive, I heard a lot of argument today on the radio. People are saying that by executive order, the President of the Republic can, have the power to ban it. I would humbly pray, I would plead with the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and the government to take a critical look at that one. Much as that we agree, whatever they are doing to destroy our forest is not good, there's a need for us to take a second look at it. Why don't we seize the equipment? Why doesn't it become property of government so that we can use it for some other development projects? Let's not forget that it's a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to buy excavators, and once they are bent, it means you lose the benefit of it. But if the president has the power to seize it, he has the power to impound it and use it to develop the country. Why can't we look at that, but rather ban them and but I support the call that we have to stop galamsey. But we have to go beyond this. I am of the view we have to go beyond this. I am of the view, I know Dormahene has a lot of gold deposit. I wouldn't allow anybody to mine it unless I know Ghana, the people of Ghana, would get enough revenue from it. Let's face it, Ghanaians get between 5 to 7% of whatever the total value of the gold that they are mining. Why should that be? Our people are poor. They are crying, we don't have jobs, we don't have this. Why do you continue this? So that the argument goes beyond galamsey stopping it. The argument is that Ghanaians deserve to get enough revenue from the gold, the mining of the gold. You understand? Once we do that, because it can't continue. If we are getting something like half of it, then there'll be a lot of resources for government, to use it to help us. But 7%, wait a minute, I wouldn't allow anybody, because after all, they say the gold belongs to, by law, to the President of the Republic in trust of the people. But the gold is in the land belongs to me, Dormahene. If you are talking about Dormahene state, I wouldn't allow anybody to mine gold unless I know Ghanaians are going to get enough benefit from it. But the present position where we get between 5 to 7% is unacceptable. I wouldn't allow anybody to do that. So the argument can go on.